I'll be cruising around on my little scooter tonight here. You guys probably can't even hear it, but just gonna have some fun. This thing will do about, I don't know, 40 miles an hour downhill is all, but it's pretty fun to just cruise on it. So just gonna drive around, have some fun tonight. It's pretty late here already. We'll see what happens. So you guys probably can't even hear the bike at all. These AirPods, they just mute everything. I can even tilt this thing down more. Nope, it doesn't want to tilt down at all. No, this thing is so slow. Right now, going dead on into the wind. I got it full throttle, and we're doing 27. If I would lean down, I might be able to get it to like 33, maybe if I'm lucky. So we're just gonna cruise around. I've been wanting to take this thing out for a drive for a while, and it's a pretty nice night, so might as well go for a cruise for a while. How's it going, Putra? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, Monster Bunny? Can you guys hear me all right? Hopefully the AirPod doesn't disconnect because the audio is going to be just atrocious if the AirPod disconnects. I almost need to stay where there's street lights too, because otherwise it's pretty much just looking at a dark screen. Where are you? I'm in the central United States. I'm just out for a cruise tonight. It's technically just a scooter too, which is pretty cool. So it's called the Bintelli Beast, which you've probably seen by the title, but they're 49 cc's. So you can legally drive them without a license or registration, which is pretty cool. I don't have a motorcycle license. I've always wanted to get one, but I never have gotten one yet. Who am I? I do not know who you are, but I'll still talk to you. But yeah, so they're pretty nice. They get about 75 miles to the gallon too, which is pretty cool. So I drive it around town and to work and all that kinds of stuff. So it's a pretty neat little scooter, and it looks like more of like a sporty. It doesn't look like your typical scooter, which is cool too. Hopefully the AirPod won't fall out. Feels kind of loose. If my audio stops working, let me know, Monster Bunny, because I'm not gonna know unless I see chat. But chat should be like right on time. This should be like only like a couple seconds behind live. So how fast can I go? Well, we can go up on a place where there's a hill and we can see if we can hit 40. The most I've had it to is 39. Yeah, it's pretty dark here. I'll take it on a I'm riding around in town, so there's not a lot of street lights. I want to try to avoid the cops as much as possible, even though I'm legal and I've even got it insurance on it. So if something would happen, but technically I don't need insurance or license license it. So and you don't need a motorcycle license either, which is cool. But I don't know how it works once you get on a highway. You're from Indonesia. Heck, you probably ride scooters all the time then, don't you? We're gonna take it up this big hill here and then run it down. All right, put this down for a second. They're spraying for mosquitoes. What's Indonesia like right now? Oh, I just hit 31. We're going uphill now, though. It's gonna slow way down. I'm gonna have to get a little run at this hill too. We'll see what we can hit. I'm at 24 miles an hour, but I made it to the top of the hill here. This thing, this thing has no guts whatsoever. It is a scooter with 49cc completely. Is exactly what it is. But it does sound cool. And like I said, it gets like 75 miles to the gallon, which is nice. So it's great for in town where you don't have to do like over 35. All right, let's see what we can do here. You guys can't really see, but I'm gonna go down a hill here. I should be able to hit like 38. I'm hoping. My luck, the cop will be sitting there and they'll flip and bust me for doing 38 and then 35. We'll see what happens. I'll kind of lean in. Yeah, there's a vehicle right there. What are you? Not a cop. All right, 34. Oh, she's making some noise. There's 36, 37, 38. 38. I'm going to back off at 38. She's vibrating. Yeah, I want to. When I went to Japan, I can't even remember what they're called. They're a Honda something. But I'd really like to get one of those. I think there's a couple different versions. There's like a 600 and I think there's like a 1200 too. I'd like to get probably the 1200 on those, but I can't remember I think it might be called a Honda Rebel. But the bikes were super cool in Japan. I really liked them a lot. They're not like a crotch rocket. They're more like a street bike, which is really what I like. I don't really want like a cruiser or anything like that. I'd rather have and I don't want a crotch rocket. I've had a crotch rocket and that scared the crap out of me. So I got rid of that. And I never did get my motorcycle license, but I learned how to drive it, drove it around for a little bit, but that thing just had too much power. I was gonna kill myself on it, to be honest. It was it was scary. Thing would like pop wheelies like really easy. Do you give people rides on the scooter? Yes, I can give people rides on the scooter. It's even slower, but there is a spot for people to ride on it. But you take people for rides on the scooter, and you're like Downhill, you could probably still hit like 35 miles an hour. Going uphill is probably gonna be like 20. It's it's pretty bad going uphill. Can you guys hear the bike at all? I bet you guys can't, can you? You know, it's kind of fun just cruising on the highway there. I should just go back and forth on the highway. Not really. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll have to take the headphone out at some point in time, but the audio is just going to be terrible if I do that. And I got a wireless. Well, it still hooks up to the phone itself, but technically it's wireless mic. But it just doesn't. I don't know. I don't think it would. I don't think it would handle this amount of wind either. I don't know. I've never watched people stream on a bike before, so not even any wind really. Just the voice. Dang, that's crazy. How you doing tonight, JT? I don't even want to take my AirPod out because it's hard to get back in. Maybe when stream's about done, I'll take my AirPod out. I'll probably drive around for like 30 some minutes here. And then I might even go live with a gaming live stream as well. But that won't be till later. Doing pretty good, JT. Like I said, I just wanted to go cruising tonight. So I've been wanting to go cruising on this thing and I take it out and about just like in town here and like run it back and forth to work and wherever, but never really just get it out and cruise. I had some friends here. Geez, when was that? It was like the last weekend of June, first week of July, I think, is when they were here. And they've all got flipping nice bikes, and I've got this stupid scooter. So I went cruising with them, which is honestly absolutely hilarious because they're all on like, I think they're all over 1,000 cc's, their bikes are. And they can just walk away. It's like I'm standing still when they take off. I can keep up with them once I get going in town, like I can do the 30, 35 miles an hour in town, but when they leave the stop sign, it's just literally like I'm just standing there and they're just driving away from me, which is flipping hilarious. How's it going, Jasmine? We're out cruising tonight on the scooter. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. We don't typically do this very often. We do a lot of gaming stuff. So if you're not interested in the gaming stuff, probably don't put on notifications just so you don't get all my stupid. They're not stupid, but if you don't like gaming stuff, it would be annoying for you to get all my like gaming live stream notifications. But if you like gaming stuff, then by all means do it. But like I said, we do a lot of like random stuff on the channel. We'll do like some fishing content. Every once in a while, I'll do a driving stream, but not very often. Only when I'm going someplace. And then I'll stream anything else that I find interesting. Like we streamed a thunderstorm. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago when I streamed a thunderstorm? To be safe, yeah, we're being safe. We're just cruising in town here, and it's late, so not a lot of people out and about, which is good. I don't have to worry about a lot of vehicles. It's one thing that's like kind of sketchy about riding a motorcycle. You really got to watch out for yourself. I mean, this is technically not a motorcycle; it's a scooter, but same concept. People just like don't really watch for them, and a lot of people like get hit by other people rather than doing something themselves. What's cool is I've literally driven this not a lot all summer long, but I've driven it like quite a bit this summer again, and I haven't filled it up once. I've got not a half a tank, a little, probably like 65% of a tank left. Well, this is content. Bernard, how you doing? How's work been, man? Gotta make sure I don't speed here. By luck, I will get pulled over, especially since this thing doesn't have a license plate on it, but it doesn't need to be licensed because it's 49 cc's. So I don't know what they'd say to me, and they'd probably have to look it up. And I have my insurance in my pocket, so it is insured, but it doesn't have to be insured either. So I don't know what they'd say to me if they pulled me over, especially if I wasn't speeding. I don't know what they'd come up with for an excuse. Ooh, that's a bright light. Wow. They had their brights on. Jeez. I'm good. Have been working so much. You're gonna build a house, dude. That's flipping crazy. That's awesome, man. Like what style of house do you plan on building? Are you gonna build it like in like a rural area, or are you like in a city? Well, I better get off the highway here. I got vehicle coming behind me, and I'm only doing 30. They can do 35. So, oh, it's just a semi. Shoot, could they give me a ticket? If I was speeding, yeah, they can give me a ticket. I'm gonna get back on the highway here. Go around the block. It is too much in the city. I have to go like 20 minutes out. I see. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Get out of the city, build something where you got some space, and you can do what you want. I'd love a place like out of town and like I mean, I'd like 40 acres. I know that sounds like flipping insane, and nor do I have the money for 40 acres, but someday, hopefully, that's the dream. Get like 40 acres. I don't know if I'd ever do. I might do like chickens, um, but it'd just be nice to have your own place, do what you want. I'd probably grow a big garden. You're getting a donkey named Rupert. Dude, donkeys are pretty good animals, to be honest. Like they're they're a good animal to have. They'll like protect the other animals too. They're pretty smart. John Jones, how's it going? Hobbies are cool. Stay safe. Don't stop streaming. You helping people going. I appreciate that, John, and I'm glad if I'm doing that for somebody out there. That means a lot. Like that. I'm here. I'm here for you guys. You know, like I'm. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be here. You know, I might stream regardless just because I like video games, but getting to know everybody has been like the best part of streaming. Like honestly, how many friends I've made through doing this has been the best part about it. A lawnmower, that's true too. Yeah, they'll eat the grass. That's funny. Well, it's gonna get dark here. I'm going past the last highway street light. Can I get appreciation, please? And Sawi, how you doing tonight? Is that how you say your name? I might have just butchered that. I'm sorry if I did. It's always nice to hear from you too, Bernard. Honestly, I'm always like, oh, I wonder how Bernard's doing. He hasn't been in here in a while. It's always good to get an update from you. I'll cruise by the golf course and see if anybody's at the golf course here. Probably not, considering it's dark, but there's like a bar that's open there too, so they might be at the bar. That's awesome. You just made one more friend if you want. IPK free to play all the time. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, maybe we go to Rune Rock sometime together. What level's your account? How's it going, Jake? Welcome to the stream. Oh, it's good. It's good, Jake. Honestly, it's a good time. I love cruising on this thing. Like I said, it's just a scooter, but it's just fun. It's perfect for in town. I should get a bigger bike though. I've definitely outgrown this a long time ago, but like I said, it's perfect for in town. 75 miles to the gallon. Basically a free drive around all summer. Almost found. Well, I've been away. Yeah, don't do that, Bernard. Got to make sure and stop by so I can see how you're doing. Oh, I didn't even look at the golf course there. It didn't look very lit up. So you know, I've been thinking about doing this for a long time. I don't know if I should say it on stream, but the golf course has a pond and it's got fish in it. I could ask and see if they'd let me fish it. I should try and fish that sometime. I heard it was stocked with a lot of fish, but that could have been just rumors too. But I don't know like the rules on that, if I can legally go in there or if there's like I don't know how golf courses work. I wouldn't think they would be against it, but I know a lot of them get all bent out of shape when somebody fishes a golf course pond. Ooh, there's a deer. That's funny. Wow. Okay. I wish I could have shown you guys that. Watch for deer here. You got a pure level 65 and pure level 75 and a main. Okay. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, for sure. We can definitely go. You know, my one account is 61, so that's perfect for the 65. And then I got the main too. That's the 125. So yeah, if we take the mains out there, it'd be a good time. Ooh, that was a little squirrely there. It was on some gravel. It's funny. I have to watch for deer in town because a deer will like wander into town here and they'll like eat the grass and sneak into people's gardens. So I really have to pay attention for deer too. Another thing that's kind of crazy about this bike too is it doesn't have a clutch either. There's no clutch on it. It's automatic, which is very interesting. But I suppose most scooters probably don't have clutches either, so that's probably why it doesn't have a clutch. Doing pretty well. I mean, if we had the interest and people want to go to Rune Rocks, we could. If you're in here and you don't know what I'm talking about, we do gaming live streams most nights. So the the RuneScape talk is probably a little odd for you, but most of these people are RuneScape viewers, so that's why we're talking about gaming here. You smoke on my main on stream. I don't care. I can tell you, it's Shadow Empire. If you want to make sure and add me, I'll try and remember to add you too. It's Shadow Empire, all one word. Do I know how to drive clutch? I do. I've I've driven, like I said, I had my crotch rocket for a while there, so I do know how to drive it. But it was kind of scary, to be honest. Like it was a lot of power for a first bike, and it was not a good decision. A lot of vehicles going by me. Like what? How old was I when I got the bike? Geez, it's been a long time since I had it. We're 30 years old now. Um, Geez, I probably had it at. It might have been like 20. I might have been like 21, 22, maybe somewhere in there. You know, where you're kind of like not that smart, and you think you're like, um, no offense to anybody who's 21 or 22 in here, but a lot of people think they're like invincible at that age, and I was probably one of them. You know, like I'm gonna get a crotch rocket, which I still think they're cool, but man, they've got a lot of power, and you can get messed up on one in a hurry if you do something wrong. But that's not to discourage anybody from getting a bike for sure. Like if you want a crotch rocket, like there's nothing wrong with a crotch rocket. Just don't be dumb with it, and you'll be fine. Because said I really need to Because I need to get a Honda Rebel, but I really don't have the funds. Like to pick a used one up, I could probably get like a decent used one for like 6,500. I do not have 6,500 bucks. Even if I sold this, I think I got this brand new for 22 or 24. Um, so even if I sold this, I'd still have to come up with like 4 grand, and I don't have that money to waste right now, unfortunately. I could sell some things and probably come up with it, or save for it and come up with it. But yeah, get proper gear. You know, the Sturgis is going on right now, and you see all those people going through like Sturgis, and none of them got helmets, you know, and it's just like, I get it, I understand it, but man, you crash at 65, 70 miles per hour without a helmet, you're dead. Without a helmet, I mean, more than likely, it's not going to be good. I mean, even with a helmet, it's not going to be good. Let's be honest. No matter what, it's going to be a bad time if you crash on a bike. I just had I wouldn't say a close friend, but a friend get killed on a motorcycle not too long ago, like a month and a half ago. And he got hit by somebody else, and he wasn't wearing a helmet. And so I don't know if the helmet would have saved his life or not, anyways. But still, I would always strongly recommend a helmet. Because then I know that they don't look the coolest, but they sell some pretty cool helmets too. This is one I got given to me a long time ago, so I've always had this one. I've only been hit in the face by a few bugs so far, but my stupid the plastic or whatever, the this thing is like, oh, like scratched up, so it's better to ride with it open, but it's definitely not what I should be doing either. What time is it? Just about 11 o'clock here. I'm gonna take it up and go down this big hill again, see if we can hit. We'll try and hit 40 one more time. Maybe the winds went down a little bit. I got a vehicle coming behind me. Dang it. I'm gonna turn off here. Oh, going up that hill, I can only do like 25 miles per hour. So I'm gonna cruise around the block, let them go by, and then I'll continue up the hill. Oh, shoot. I just went down the wrong road. I got it blocked off. Oh, dang it. I should have known better, too. Oops, my bad. All right, turning around. Ooh, nice. Gravel. Not a fan of gravel, that's for sure. Perfect. They're going by right now. Oh, I'm going to have no momentum going up this hill now, though. This is going to be terrible. Still at 26, though. Not terrible. Wow. Okay. There's 23. No guts whatsoever. 22. Oh my gosh. And I'm full throttle. I can ride this thing on full throttle pretty much until I get to 20 miles per hour nonstop. Then I usually have to back off. A lot of the speed limits in town are 20 to 35 miles per hour. I'm going to pull in here. Got to peek. Turn around here. All right, let's try this again here. We'll see what we can do. If I tuck myself down, I can probably hit 30. It was vibrating pretty good at 38 there. I might be able to hit 39 if we're lucky. There's 31. I'll stay tucked down here. I get all that wind out of the way. Oh, we might hit 39. There's 39. Oh, 40. Nice. We hit it. Okay. All right. I would say that's probably the official top speed of this thing is about 40 miles per hour. You probably don't want to go much over that either. The thing just starts vibrating. We're going to cruise for like another 5 minutes or so, and then we'll probably head back. Hopefully my AirPod is still in. It feels like it's falling out. Like I said, I'll take it out when we head back there so you guys can hear the bike. Oh, there's like a full moon tonight too. I didn't even notice that. Oh, there's the mosquito person again. I'm going to avoid them. Yeah, that's a nice full moon. It's probably not actually a full moon though. It's probably like whatever stage it is before full moon. My nose is running now too. I don't know why my nose is running. Probably allergies. There's a lot of harvesting going on around here too right now. I think they're harvesting a lot of grain and I don't have like bad allergies, but I definitely got some. I could put an upgrade on this thing. I think they've got a what is it called? God dang it, not a carburetor kit for it that you can upgrade it with. So I could do that. That would be kind of nice on this. Could give it probably like another, I don't know, maybe 10 horsepower or something. Put me at like 60 cc's, maybe 70 if I was lucky. Dang, that moon is nice tonight. I could pull someplace and show you guys before we head back. I think I can flip the screen. I'll go someplace where it's pitch black. I'll show you guys the full moon here. If the clouds get out of the way. So let's get straight. I'll show you guys the moon real quick. Then I'll take my AirPod out if it hasn't fallen out already. And what is my phone holding on? Oh, that was a mess. So that's why I went live late too. I was gonna go live earlier. I was gonna go live at like 9, probably 9:45. I would have been live. I've got a mount for the bike, and the dang thing is, of course, since it's a flipping scooter, it's too small to mount on this bike on the handlebars here. So flipping, oh man, I better hurry, or the sun or the moon's gonna go underneath the clouds here. So it's too small to flip and put on the thing. So what I ended up doing is I took an electrical tape roll and cut it in half. It was like not a full one, but then I put that inside the clamp mount and then put that around the actual the bar or whatever, and that was enough. All right, we'll flip this over real quick and show you guys. I gotta unlock this though. There's a electrical line though in the way. God dang it. All right, we'll see what happens here. Oh yeah, it's nice. Can I zoom in? I can zoom in. Wow. Stupid electrical lines in the way though. Big full moon tonight. It's nice and bright, but it's just behind the cloud. I just missed it. All right. I'm gonna take the AirPod out and then we'll end stream. Do it yourself streaming. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, I'm always scuffed streamer, to be honest. I'm gonna take the AirPod out here though, so you guys can hear the bike. It's gonna be kind of obnoxious. Like for a bike, it's kind of loud. Dude, where's my AirPod? Where the heck's my AirPods? All right, we're gonna head back here and probably call it night for the riding stream at least. I'll probably do a gaming stream. Like I said, if you're new here and you're not into gaming, like I said, and you want to subscribe, because we do a lot of different stuff here. But if you do, like, maybe don't put notifications on and just check back every now and then and see what we're doing. But if you're into gaming, we do nightly gaming streams too. So if you're into that, then definitely put the notifications on. But All right, we're gonna head back. The wind is probably just terrible, I suppose, now. Yeah, the sound on it's not terrible. Like I said, for a scooter, I mean it's really not bad at all. It's pretty quiet though when you're just sitting here. Just about back there. All right, we have made it back. That is gonna be it for us, unfortunately. I had fun though. I enjoy riding this thing around for sure. I appreciate everybody who has tuned in tonight. Like I said, I didn't know how this would go. I didn't know how it would sound, especially with the AirPod. But I think it was fine with the AirPod. But it would be nice to still have the bike noise a little bit. I think just to so people would know what I'm doing. But I think everybody understands with the helmet on that we're riding around. But anyways, if you did enjoy the stream, as always, feel free to leave a like. And if you're new here and you want to see more, I'd appreciate it if you at least considered subscribing, help grow the channel. And if not, whatever. We'll try and catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, everybody. I just paid $20 for the wrong pizza. JT, what kind of pizza did you get? Let me take this helmet off here real quick. My hair is going to be absolutely terrible. What kind of pizza did you get, JT? Man, it's so weird when you don't have your flipping helmet on. I'm going to put the AirPod back in here. Sid, what did you want? I wanted pepperoni. Shoot. Dang, that's a big difference too, honestly. My favorite pizza is green pepper, pepperoni, and bacon. That is my favorite pizza. And I honestly like Domino's the best. Like they're my favorite pizza place right now still. You could always, I mean, if you just place the order, you could probably call the place and they might be able to change it for you. I don't know if you ordered it online, which you must have. But I wanted pepperoni and just order that. And the other option is you order two and you call one of your friends and you're like, "Hey, you want a sausage pizza or something?" Domino's, yep, that's my favorite. That's my favorite pizza place right now. But anyways, appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, we might go live with another gaming live stream here shortly. We'll see what I want to do. I'm not sure what I want to play. Maybe get some more thieving XP up and stuff, but I'll see here a little bit. I gotta go shower and stuff yet too, but it'll probably be like in an hour or so if we do go live. But anyways, appreciate everybody hanging out. We will catch you guys on the next one. Have a good night, JT. Good night, Claire. Good night, John Jones, if you're still hanging around. Good night, Jake. Good night, Bernard. Good night, Ansawi, if you're still in here. Who else? We had a few. Good night, Jasmine Martin. Putra, good night to you as well. And anybody else? Monster Bunny. Anybody else who might be in here lurking. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We will. Sounds good, JT. Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. See if I can end this. There we go.